I fucking hate this place. Alright, much like Alice in Chains' Dirt album, or Facelift, I think it's on Facelift, we're in the Swamp of Sorrows. Not the Sea of Sorrows, the Swamp of Sorrows. It is Facelift, isn't it? I think it is. Anyway, joke lands. Welcome to the Valley of fucking Defilement. Can you see why I didn't want to do this level at the very beginning of the fucking game? Look at this shit! They got glowing torches, they got fucking poison swamp, they got whatever the fuck those are. I guarantee you they're not oysters. We have a skinless dead dog from Raccoon City that fucking vacationed here because the pet care was fucking terrible. And, yeah. It's raining. Which means we're gonna be soggy, which fucking sucks ass. Welcome to the Valley of Defilement. Not happy about it. Complete with flying blood gnats, complete with more of these fucking dickbag assholes with the fucking stupid spear fire torches. And, yeah. Whatever else fun the Valley of Defilement has. Now, there is a ring that you can get from the Tower of Latria that makes this place a lot more fucking tolerable. And I don't remember what it's called. It's not called the Swamp Ring, but I swear to God it starts with an S, but I can't remember what the fucking name of it is. Might be this Swollen Ring or the Sudden Ring or something like that. So basically that ring makes it so you can get through the poison swamp water by rolling. So when you try and roll in the swamp water, you can't move. Like, you just can't roll in this shit. It's too deep. But the ring, much like the ring in DS1, doesn't really do anything. Like, it makes it so you roll normally in this muck shit. And, I'm running out of fucking half-moon grasses. Oh, and I have to reproc my, yeah, I gotta reproc my, second chance. Why do I keep doing that? Yeah, but, like, literally, there's nothing else I can recommend you do except keep your regeneration shield out. Maybe put on the Regenerator's Ring to help offset the poison damage, and then literally, whenever you get out of the poison, just use the Noble's Lotus and take care of the poison. Like, that's literally the only thing you can do about this fucking area. And if you try to do this area, the very, very first, like, Archstone you do, you're just gonna run out of healing items, and you're gonna get your ass kicked, and Leechmonger is gonna be an absolute pain in the ass, and, everything is gonna suck. So, I don't recommend you do that. And I think there's an NPC here later. And I think it's tied to one of the characters, but I can't remember what his or her name is. There's also a red phantom over here somewhere that you want to be on the lookout for, because if this red phantom sees you, it's pretty much fucking game over. Like, she's seriously tough business, and she'll beat your ass, and she's terrible. Because you can't roll, and she has complete mobility, because From Software. Yeah, that bitch over there. You know, with the really big sword that looks like she's very deadly and super hyper dangerous. Yeah, stay the fuck away from that bitch. Because you can't block her, and the land surrounding for the fight is just really, really terrible, so. Alright, so what we have to do is we have to get up on this very big stretch of land right here, and we have to take out that guy with the club really fast. Alright. These things fucking suck. Oh, never mind. No, they don't. Okay. Now, if I remember correctly, I think there's one or two more big dudes through here somewhere. Maybe not. Maybe I'm thinking of a different place. I have to change my swinging pattern to hit these guys. Okay, that's not working. Alright, fireballs it is. That's fine. Drastic waste of MP, but that's alright. That's exactly what I have that for. Okay. Pick some spices, regenerate a little bit of MP. Pull our wand back out. Fireball, fireball, fireball. Oh, wait. Hadouken! Yeah. Learn that from my bro Ryu in Street Fighter. What the fuck you know about Street Fighter? What the fuck you know about Liu Kang? What you know about that shit? What do you know about Mortal Kombat? Fuck you. I gotta heal again. Before I fuck with these fire dudes. Oh yeah, so, the other thing about Valley of Defilement, if you come here in pure Black World tendency, guess what? These guys one-shot you, by the way. And they flail about very randomly, and they're very hard to predict the movements of, as simple as they are. They're very, very stupid with that shit. Like, literally, they'll just boop you and you'll die. And it's very, very silly. I need to heal. I fucking hate this area. It's just constant fucking DOT damage, and that's what I hate about it. And to be honest, I probably should have came into this area with even more healing items, and I didn't think to do it, but we'll just rock it and see how it rolls. And also the thing about Demon Souls is if you're navigating an area and you happen to die, guess what? You're doing that whole area all over again. So, yeah, get used to it, champ. Or just get good and don't die. Just be good and don't die. It's easy. Okay, I'm really glad I got this flame spray spell. I do not have a lot channeled up into, sorcery or whatever the fuck it is to be able to get damage out of it, but it is sufficient enough to be able to get me through what I need to get through, so... Works for me. Oh, you bitch. Couldn't block. Right, so there is an item up there, and there's an item down there. And if memory serves correctly, I think it's the Moonlight Greatsword. So if you're going with the sorcery build, that is going to be very, very good for you. And you're probably going to want to come here to get that Toot Sweet as early as possible. So the very second you unlock the guy from Shrine of Storms, the first map, the Island's Edge, I recommend you buy a fuck ton of heals from him and come here and just brave through the shit and get that. Okay. We're going to bait this dude over. We're going to hopefully roll past him when he swings at us, and then we're just going to beat his ass with the sword. I could fireball him a couple times while he's still being stupid, but... Oh, man. Keep forgetting, Demon Souls does not have poise. I keep thinking I can tank him through his fucking shit with the bleed, and I can't. Because I keep thinking the bleed is gonna proc and, like, actually make him, like, do an animation that's gonna open him up to an attack, and that's not what happens. Oh, that's not good. That's not good at all. I need to move. I can't move. I can't move, dude. That is mega ass. Okay, I need to take the Lotus really fast. No, double-hand it. You dick. Alright. That's fine. There we go, 2 swings. 1 swing. Good. Good shit. Alright. That was very, very sketchy. Oh no, don't put me in the shit and make me use another Lotus. Thank you. Alright. Yeah, see, like, that's the thing about Demon Souls, is, like, the game isn't really that hard, the enemies aren't really that dangerous, it's more so the environments that fuck you over in this game. They really like doing that. Okay, so... Granted... Let me use a couple of these shitty spices. That actually does a lot, I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, let me use a couple of those, and then I'm going to go with some full moon grass for boss man. And I need to put second chance back on. Oh, yeah. Okay, I remember this now. Where are all the dudes? There's a dude. Where are the other dudes at? There's a dude, Where are the other dudes? There's the other dudes. So these guys kind of just randomly flail at you and charge randomly. So, like, literally, like before, just sword and board it, and they can't really do anything to you. That flail move, though, if they end up coming at you, like, 2 or 3 or 4 at a time or whatever, like, they'll just all do that move all at once, and you'll just die. Like, you can't do anything about it. You just get stun locked by it. There they are. They're up there, by the way. Okay. Yeah, that move. So you can just block it and you take, like, no damage. Like, I think even without 100% block shield, you take, like, hardly any damage from that shit, so. Just block the fuck out of him, you'll be fine. Fuck up out my way, chief. Okay, here's another dude, there's another dude, there's a sorcerer dude. I don't remember what the sorcerer dudes do. I think they either heal these guys or they empower them, but I can't remember which. But they're not very dangerous. Like, they don't really pose much of a threat. Like, none of the enemies in here are super threatening, if I'm being honest. Guy kind of surprised me a little bit, I'm not gonna lie. I wasn't ready for him. Okay, there's another one. Come on. Makoto range for the win. Good shit. Okay, 2 guys. Nobody behind me, nobody behind me. Fantastic. Good shit. Hit the dude. Thank you. Alright, how do I navigate this place? Because I don't remember. There's a dude in there. Don't see any other dudes around. Any other dudes? Calling all dudes? Last call for all dudes? Yep, okay, they're there. Knew they were around here somewhere. Bar's about to close and everybody's like, I'm gonna drink now! Okay. Oh, that's what he does. Okay, he sprays poison mist everywhere. That's what he does. Yeah, okay. I walked right into that, not gonna lie. Did I get double poisoned? Holy shit. Alright, and here's something a lot of people don't know. You can actually climb up here, which is pretty cool. Not really anything crazy interesting up here. I think it's a couple smithing mats, but that's pretty much it. But it's a neat little area, because not a lot of people know it exists. Oh, and their weapons do poison too. Lovely. I thought I was blocking him, by the way, but whatever. Faint stone. Chunks as well. Pretty cool. And faint stone shards. So if you're looking for faint stone, now you know where to go. Your local fucking thriftway. Get it? Because this place sucks and it's ramshackle and it's in fucking complete shambles. No, you swung at me first, buddy. Don't fucking try and play victim now. Alright, Demon Souls got me there. I'm not gonna lie. I got distracted by the shiny. Okay, now where do I go? I don't remember. Oh, yeah. Okay, this is the part where you go up to the left. And then I think the boss is, like, right through over there. There's also a very big shortcut, if I remember correctly. Which I want to go nab. while I'm here, in case I die very stupidly. Oh, you know what? Actually, instead of trying to hit these guys with my melee weapon, I'm flinging myself off the cliff like a dipshit. So I land down there in the fucking murky swamp water, and I get a whole bunch of swamp boot. Why don't I just pull out my wand and do a little fiery shoot? Boom. Easy. Oh, there's like 10 more. Okay, that's fine. We could, yeah. Bring it on, fellas. I can manage that. Pieces of shit. Okay. See, yeah, it helps to invest a little bit of points into fucking magic and talking to Sage Frake. The Tower of Latria is worth it, because you don't have to deal with stupid fucking blood flies and garbage like that. What? I was blocking, ho? The fuck? How did he undo my block? I had stamina. I can understand if he broke my guard or something, but obviously not what happened there. Yeah. Very, very carefully. Let's maneuver along this wooded ledge that's very shoddily put together for whoever's gonna fucking come across it and try and hope to get a shortcut. You are a dick, sir. I sword and board for precisely that reason, so as to avoid that. So when they stab me, I can block it, and they can deflect and bounce off my shield like an idiot, and then I can just kick or smack them in the face, like that. Alright, so now that we have the shortcut, we can go say hi to the Dirty Colossus. This boss is mega ass, and I hate it, and literally everything about it sucks. It does insane damage, it does DOT, it slows you down so you can't really heal or move or do anything. It's kind of garbo, to be honest. It's kind of a shit boss. A lot of the bosses in this game are really, really trash. Like, Demon Souls, I think, aesthetically has some of the most interesting design, but, like, it's not really anything to write home about. Like, none of it really hits. Like, DS1 was, like, the first game where they had bosses that actually, like, stood the fuck out, like Ornstein and Smo and, like, Seath the Scaleless and stuff like that. And then, like, of course, everything that came after had, like, insane identity to it. But Demon Souls was more like, you know when you're in elementary school and you have a science fair project that you're really, really proud to show off for show and tell, and, like, you kind of, like, stand by it and you're all proud or whatever, and it's just some shoddily put-together popsicle house? That's what Demon Souls is. And, like, meanwhile, the kid next to you has rich parents that afford him all this crazy fucking shit, like hyper-astrophysics or whatever, that he puts into cars. And then he shows those off, and he's like, look what mine can do. And then it, like, races around the room, and it creates a gravitational nova that sucks all the kids into it, and they're all floating in zero-gravity airspace and shit. And, like, he gets an A, and you get, like, a fucking D+. It's kind of just like that. That's kind of the entirety of fucking Demon Souls. Okay, I gotta remember how to navigate, to be able to get to, Dirty Colossus, because I fucking honestly don't remember where to go. I thought he was up here. But he doesn't appear... Oh, he's over here with the giant white fog wall that I fucking obviously missed because I'm very, very not smart. Righty then. Let's pop one of those. We're taking damage from the Makoto. That's totally fine. Okay, we have our revive spell, which saved my ass earlier. I'm not gonna lie. Welcome to the Dirty Colossus. Not a very interesting boss. Like, literally everything in Demon Souls just kind of sucks metric amounts of ass. Yeah. So there you go. There's Dirty Colossus. That's how you beat him. You literally just stand behind his asshole and heal, and you just waltz around him swinging his giant fucking plague arm into your fucking mouth. Like, that's it. Yeah. That's the boss. Yeah. Okay, so let's take ourselves a little sabbatical back to the Nexus. Let's go buy some more healing items, because we're getting fucked up. I blame the Valley of Defilement. This place sucks total cock. Oh, what's up? I wasn't just talking shit about the Valley of Defilement. It's fine. It's not that bad. It's okay. Alright. So we got our blacksmithy guy. We have 51,800 souls. Let's do some levelage. We can get one whole level with that many souls. Damn, I was talking it up like it was some huge amount, like I just won the soul lottery or some shit, and it's just fucking total ass. Let's see. Let's get magic up a bit. And then I'm thinking I want to get my damage stats up a bit more so I can do more damage with my melee weapon, which is my primary means of attack. Let's go see what miracles we can get. And see what sorceries we can get.
Let me pass on. I am one step closer to the essence of the demon soul. Our human potential is great.
I'm sorry, he's a wizard. I was expecting him to say a lot of boring shit, so I was preemptively skipping his dialogue. Generates a cloud of acid. So we get that from the eroded demon soul. So we get that from, we get poison and we get acid from, those two demons. Acid is really good for breaking armor, so if you want, like, a lot of PvP focused, centric gameplay, Acid is a really good spell. Paired with the Scraping Spear, you can fuck a lot of people over. This game is notorious for that. Absolutely fucking notorious for that. Let's go see what miracles we can get from Saint Urbane, given that our faith is higher, and I don't really have any particular use for either of those two spells. Let's learn some miracles. We can get Cure status ailments. Yes, that would be very, very good. And then Hidden Soul we can buy, but we don't really need it. So let's buy Cure with the Writhing Demon Soul. And it's kind of interesting, because, like, this is the only game where you can, like, literally trade boss souls for spells. As opposed to, like, using them, normally. And let me see what the Eroded Demon Soul gives you in terms of weapon. I don't think we can level with that. Oh, we can level with that. But it only leaves me with 3 grand. So what I'm thinking is I'm gonna go buy a fuck ton of healing items. Because I'm running low on healing items. So let me go to the Shrine of Storms. Let me go buy some heals. Ritual Path. I would really like to buy a plane ticket to Tahiti instead of having to go through the Valley of Defilement, but whatever. Let's see. I wanted more damage. What does my sword primarily scale with? Scales with nothing. Okay, the sword has no scaling. Okay. So it pretty much only relies on bleed damage. So I can go for whatever the fuck I want at this point. We could go for intelligence to get some more slots. We could go for magic. We could go for faith to make our faith stronger. We're not using a lot more spells. What kind of damage difference does that do for us? Only 1? That's total shit. Yeah, you know what? Let's go for a bit more health. We'll go for a bit more health. We'll get a little bit tankier. So we're not running around like a squish. And then, yeah, let's go finish up the Valley of Defilement.